What's the situation in Sacramento regarding verifying the people who sign up claiming that they're citizens, who may or may not be citizens? How good is the Secretary of State of California doing a job?
Well, the more I look into this, the more I see how this voting process with the mail-in ballot thing and the register all sort of effort is so susceptible to fraud. Now, our state representative, Alex Padilla, has declined to be part of to join the Voter Integrity Board or the Voter Integrity Network. And at the same time, he also, when requested, ahead of knowing there was going to be this whole mail-in ballot push, he declined as well to clean up the voter rolls, to do a mass effort to clean up the voter rolls. You know, there's tons of dead people still on the voter rolls. There's tons of people who have moved away or just registered more than once. I mean, the voter rolls are just a mess. And usually a lot of that gets taken care of when you request your absentee ballot or you vote in person. But with a mass mail out, you cannot account for all of that. So by him declining, so that tells you a lot. Number one, by him declining to be part of the Voter Integrity Board. Number two, by declining to clean up the rolls. Why wouldn't you want to? Why wouldn't you want the highest level of integrity in our voting process? And number three, this effort for all Americans is a Democrat-only led effort. And that is very interesting. Why is it only a Democrat-led effort? Why is there a forced registration? Why is there a mass mail-out that was forced upon us that we did not request? The governor changed all of our registrations on his own without our permission or without telling us ahead of time that it was going to happen, and he turned us all into permanent mail-in ballots. Those type of things tell you about the lack of integrity in this process, and it's very concerning. As far as the Latino vote having such a strong hold by the Democrats, Latinos are very humble, and especially in California, the population of Latinos that we have, they do tend to want to not rock the boat at all. They don't want to be seen, and you know, as Latinos, we've been led for so many years to think that the Democrats are for the people and the Republicans are just the rich, racist ones that don't like us. And thank God we're finding out more and more that that's not true. And unfortunately, we've been so poisoned by the mainstream media against the people that are really actually trying to help us that some people just can't even change. But many of us have, and we realize that we can end this cycle of realizing that the Democrats come, they say they're for us, but we don't see any change in our communities. They'll throw us a bone and give us like a little, here's a little Latino empowerment group here, but they don't do anything as a whole to help our communities. They look the same. Our communities have looked the same, and in fact are just declining and getting worse as far as the poverty level, as far as crime, as far as like the low level of education. It's just getting increasingly worse. The homeless rate, as in all of LA, but the homeless rate and like the gang rate affects our Latino communities more than other communities. So we're not seeing any improvement by Democrat control.